Now, political pundits say that March 7th, which falls tomorrow, the date when the 10-point agenda agreed between William Ruto and the late Raila Odinga is a year old and now expected to be reviewed, could shape the political messaging and strategies emerging within the Orange Democratic Movement ahead of the 2027 general election. With the two contrasting party factions within ODM, one faction led by Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna insists that a comprehensive report on the implementation of the agreement should be presented tomorrow. Meanwhile, another faction, including ODM chairperson Gladys Wanga, maintains that March 7th is not a final deadline. Victor Ngaruya with the details.
As the clock ticks towards March 7, 2026, a political agreement that once symbolized the historical cooperation between the government and the opposition is now exposing deeper divisions within the Orange Democratic Movement. The 10-point agenda signed last year by President William Ruto and the late ODM leader Raila Odinga sought to address key national issues, including electoral justice, economic reforms, strengthening devolution, and implementing recommendations of the National Dialogue Committee report that emerged after months of political tensions and nationwide protests. But the much-anticipated anniversary review date is now this Saturday. Political analysts say the interpretation of that agreement is further dividing ODM into two competing camps. Political analyst Jim India says the March 7 date provides a strategic moment for factions within the party, especially for their political campaigns ahead of the 2027 general elections.
And so the expiry of the MOU between UDA and ODM gives them a message to take back to the people. And the message is simple: the 10-point agenda. That is what a Sifuna-led government or whichever opposition, that is what they will pursue in 2027. So that is their campaign message between now and 2027.
According to India, the disagreement reflects a broader ideological divide within the party following the death of its longtime leader, the late Raila Odinga.
There are cracks within the party, and these cracks are a faction led by the Secretary General, who was ousted by the NEC the other day, and it is a faction led by a lot of young members of parliament and senators within ODM who believe that ODM still has a future, ODM is still strong, and ODM can challenge for the presidency in the next election. Then you have the other faction within ODM, which is led now by Dr. Buru Odinga, Gladys Wanga, and the rest of them, who believe that in the absence of Raila Odinga, ODM does not have the strength, and within ODM, they do not see the individuals who can actually challenge for the presidency in 2027.
For the group now described as rebels of the ODM party and allied to Nairobi Senator Edwin